In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Ewok Teebo for the Vintage Collection. This was another highly anticipated action figure that fans have been wanting in their collections for many years now. I think a version of him was released in 2013, and if I recall reading correctly, people were saying that that face sculpt was more accurate to Teebo compared to this one that we have. As you can see, Teebo has a distinctive look to him, and compared to this one, I can see what some people mean that it's not entirely accurate. But I think it's pretty good, and I'm happy to have Teebo for my collection. I don't have too many Ewoks, but the few I have, I'm happy to have each one of them. I do have Paplo reviewed on the channel previously if you want to check that out. And I will do a comparison with one other Ewok from the TVC line as well. And we'll see how they look. Well, without anything further, let's just go ahead and dive into this package here. So Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Teebo. Nice image of Teebo there. It's like one of the tribes you might see in the Amazon, or that's the influence that they're going with. It's VC207, and I have quite a few of these reviewed on the channel now. I have these two, and then Lando, and now Teebo, and the Royal Guard, and I'll be getting to Akbar, and Han Solo, and maybe the Hoth Luke someday. So that's Teebo, and let's go and take a look at the figure. So he has a lot of nice detailing about him. I'm very impressed of how much detail Hasbro did with this, and as you can see, he comes with a lot of accessories as well. So for being a smaller action figure, Hasbro did do as much as they possibly can for him, I think. Basically completely gray, with a little bit of a brownish gray hood that he has, or a pelt I should say. So you can see he has some type of animal, kind of looks like a boar a little bit, wrapped around his head, with the teeth there. And looks like he has some feathers sticking off to the side of it. There's a cut there for his ears. And nice stitching in the leather there. So in terms of the articulation, Teebo does have a joint at the head there. Kind of restricted with this particular hood he has on, but it's not too big of a deal. Ewoks are so small it's hard to do or to go all out with articulation anyway. But he does have hinge at the shoulders, and then he does have hinged elbows. He has swivel wrists. He has a swivel waist. Just the one on mine's a little tight. Not too big of a deal though. And he does have hinged hips, and then technically hinged ankles. It's pretty good articulation for such a small action figure. In terms of weapons and accessories, he comes with a lot of them, as I mentioned, and as you can see. So he comes with this pelt here that can wrap around his head, and you can take it off. Now you just pop his head off. And it was a little tricky to get that out. And there's his head there. It's Teebo without anything on. He does also come with this one here. This looks pretty good. And it's basically the same thing as that one, just without the extra part to it. And he also does come with this necklace here. Which is supposed to wrap around like this. Like that. Looks pretty good. He does come with his horn there, which of course can be taken off. Comes with his club there. It looks like it's wrapped up. And he also does come with these two stone pieces here. We're assuming it's supposed to be like stone. And they fit good in his hands there. And also he comes with one more strap here that happens to house a knife. And it's pretty rigid, looks good. And there's the sheave with the strap there. And you can just prop it over his ears there. Something like that. You could really go all out with Teebo if you wanted to. I'm really happy with all these accessories. I'm glad that Hasbro still has it in them every now and then to include a lot of accessories with their action figures. Let's go ahead and compare them alongside Wicket. And of course, Wicket's a lot shorter of a character, or a lot shorter Ewok compared to most. They look really good side by side. Give one last look at up close for Teebo. But that's all I can really tell you about Teebo. Would I recommend him for your collection? I definitely would. Personally, I think it's one of the best Ewoks that Hasbro's ever made. It has a lot of great accessories. I can understand why some people would say he's not 100% accurate looking to Teebo, at least in the face. But I think it's good enough. I'm happy with it. I really don't have any serious complaints about it. And I'm happy to have him for my collection. He's probably one of the more famous Ewoks out of all the bunch. And he was a well-deserved TVC release. So he's highly recommended. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more reviews in the future. There will be plenty more to come. And if you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate the support. Check out the links in the description as well. Thanks for watching.